My dear people of God, we are on the second Sunday of Lent. The readings invite us, first, to trust God as Abraham did. Second, to believe in the true status of Jesus Christ as the Son of God and to prepare ourselves to face the sufferings that come our way. And third, to live by the laws of heaven. In the first reading, we see that God gives a sign of confirmation to Abraham that he is going to be the father of a multitude, that his descendants are going to be like the stars of heaven, so numerous. In the second reading, we see that St. Paul tells the Philippians that this place where they live is their temporary home. Their actual home is heaven, from where our Lord Jesus comes. And therefore, they need to live by the laws of heaven. And if they do live by the laws of heaven, their bodies will be transformed into the glorious body of Jesus Christ after their death. And in the Gospel, we get a glimpse of that transformed, glorious body of Jesus Christ. In the Gospel passage, we have the account by St. Luke about the Transfiguration of Jesus on the mountain. In order to understand, it is better to know a little bit about its background, in what context this event takes place. Earlier, we see that St. Peter had declared that Jesus is the Messiah, that he is the Son of the living God. But then, after that, Jesus started telling them about his suffering and death. The disciples were confused. They were not ready to accept what Jesus was saying. They began to wonder if Jesus was really the Messiah, because they always thought in worldly terms that Jesus, as a king with much power and authority, would overthrow the Romans and establish his kingdom on earth. And for this reason, Jesus needed to teach them a lesson or to strengthen their faith by taking them on the high mountain and giving such an experience. What happens there on the mountain? We see Jesus' form and appearance completely changes. His face changes and his clothes become dazzling white. There appear Moses and Elijah beside Jesus, one representing the law and the other prophet. And Peter says to Jesus, "Master, how wonderful it is to be here for us. Let's build 3 tents, one for you, one for Elijah, and one for Moses." And then a cloud overshadows them, and a voice from the cloud says, "This is my Son, my chosen. Listen to him." My dear people of God, let's now try to understand the significance of this event of Transfiguration. First, in Christian scriptures, on top of the mountain is a special setting to have an encounter with God. We know in the Old Testament, Moses had an encounter with God on the mountain. Elijah also had an encounter with God on the mountain. It is a place where human nature meets God, the meeting point of the temporal with the eternal, with Jesus himself as the connecting point, acting as a bridge between heaven and earth. Second, the appearance of Moses and Elijah shows that Jesus is not only equal to them, but he is above them. He is much superior to them. He is the Son of God, and that he is the fulfillment of the law and the prophets. Third, the transfiguration of Jesus on the mountain provides the heavenly confirmation about the identity of Jesus, that he is the Messiah, he is the Son of God, and the destiny of Messiah will be realized only through suffering and death, and not by immediate glory as taught by Peter and company. Fourth, Peter and company felt so nice to be in that mountaintop experience. They wanted to be there. But Jesus leads them down the mountain to go to the way of the cross and fulfill God's plan. This special experience for the apostles was to strengthen their staggering faith and to prepare them to face the horrific death of Jesus and the hard time that they would have to face in the future. My dear people of God, the experience of God should always lead us to good action towards other fellow human beings. It should always strengthen our faith, especially in times of difficulties, sufferings, and setbacks in life. The voice from the cloud also said, listen to him. What to listen to? Listen to his teaching, and especially in this context, listen to his words about his suffering, death, and resurrection. It shows that we need to carry our cross and follow the Master. Only then we will have the glory of resurrection. May God bless each one of you